Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, showing the slab in today's game, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to...
And that should be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Falling behind 2-1. Turner, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Line drive, puts it away for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Trey Turner.
Well, this guy commands a lot of attention, both at the plate and on the bases. When you talk about that game-changing speed, it really is a distraction. And I tell you what, when I had teammates that had that kind of speed, I loved hitting behind them because, you know, many times they were in scoring position, so easier RBIs to get. Nice player right here, leading the National League in stolen bases.
The pitch. Hit hard, that gets through, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Starling Marte up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the lefty. He swings and fouls one off. So now 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. In the air to left down the line. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, on the hill and coming off a great start, it'll be Steven Strasburg. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Raimel Tapia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fly ball down the line. Rosarena makes the grab. One down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jock Peterson.
Yeah, Boog, he's working on a 15-game hit streak right now, and that means he's hit just about everybody. 15 games, man, that's tough to do, but the way he's swinging, I wouldn't be surprised if he got to 20 or even more.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias. Fought off foul. Strasburg, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And Jock Peterson stands in. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Iglesias. Ground second on his way to third. Iglesias headed for the plate. Turner with a relay home. He beats it safe. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Strike one. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Strike two. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at one apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
You see them jock trying to beat me. It's only one man, believe me.
Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ketel Marte. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. That one pulled foul. Tied up here in the early going. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. Yuli Gurriel bops one out of here. His second of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 4-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Ripped a triple to open up the ball game. And it's fouled away. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. And here it comes.
Ball one.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals. Then traded over to the Dodgers with Max Scherzer in 2021.
That's out to center field. O'Neill hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, left fielder,
Randy Arozarena, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. First and second, one out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball one, no strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Iglesias to second, and that's 2. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yelich at the dish. The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Yasmani Grandal stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. He goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up now for Chicago, Termarr Johnson. Swings through that.
0-1.
He's going.
Yelich goes. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. In there for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. Bounce to third. Chapman over to first in time. That's the inning. One left for the Cubs. And they trail it 4-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now, Starling Marte. Gore back to work. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Kyle Schwarber, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Marte in his 8th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And it's even up.
1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The pitch. Right side. Tapia settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Charlie Blackmon. Singled and scored his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Going to count 1 and 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching. Set for the bottom of the third. Raimel Tapia up to hit. And the pitch. Out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So digging in, Jose Iglesias. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a 3-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now Jack Peterson, 0-1. Peterson goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 5-1. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's Gurriel. The wind of the pitch. Gurriel started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Gurriel gets a piece.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
In the dirt. Grandal on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off on.
Chapman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Iglesias fires over to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins,
Trey Turner now 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses.
0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Snap throw to first. And Turner's back in. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stays alive. Two outs. And now 1 and 2. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. The 1-2. Now it gets away from Grandal. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. And a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Flying around third is Turner. He scores. It's 6-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mackenzie Gore will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Matt Moore.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Salvador Perez, the next up for the Marlins. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. In there safely. Man at second here with 2 away. Starling Marte now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And now for the Marlins, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch, and he just misses.
Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr.
Left-hand hitter waits. Down the line towards the corner. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Marte around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score easily. It's 10-1. Marte around second. Mondesi relay to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. But they tack on 5 runs. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Marlins 10 and the Cubs 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. And he deals. And a strike in there.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Righty delivers. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
O'Neill, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And now the count is even. Here comes a pitch. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses the zone. 1-1. The pitch. On the ground. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Yelich into second, and he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. That's in for a strike. Yelich at second with 2 down. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arozarena makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Name is Fats. listen, yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from them.
Joey Crable gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here it comes. Blackman in the box again, takes a strike. The next pitch misses. Ball one. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Hit in the air, right field. Tapia makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. He's already homered in this game. To third, and that chance handled. Sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman, the next up for the Marlins. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Now the 0-1. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Grandal down to first with it. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Termarr Johnson. And the right-hander back to work. That's through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Makes the catch for the out.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
And next for the Cubs, Adalberto Mondesi. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, caught.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The pitch. swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's Trey Turner. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Arozarena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That one drifts inside. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And up next for Miami, Salvador Perez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That's smashed towards center. And that's a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Starling Marte coming to the dish.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Starling Marte. That's to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. One left for Miami, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the DH, Jock Peterson. And a pitch. That misses. 1-0. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. That one to first, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
This one high in the air to left center. Arozarena calls it in, and there's 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyler O'Neill, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there, 0-1. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023.
I got 1 ball, 1
that one
strike.
missing inside. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame, and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, but speaking of that frame, his dad, Terry, was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, what's impressive for me with Tyler O'Neill is just the athleticism. You talk about that frame, and yeah, he is a muscle-bound player, but he's also flexible. So you see him do some things, hitting, can go the opposite field, plays a Gold Glove caliber left field. So,
well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
The first baseman, number 12, Kyle
Crable back to work. Out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 4,
Ketel Marte, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Ground ball to the right side. Johnson in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. Now 1-1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-2. That's towards center. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Christian Yelich. So coming into the game now on defense, Akil Baddoo. He takes over in right. The pitch. He was late there, strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Righty to the plate. Got it by him for the K. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. To the right side, Marte to first, and a couple of quick outs.
the second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Termarr Johnson, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 outs. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Herget.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Gurriel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Gurriel gets a piece. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Got him.
And Gurriel is out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a foul ball. Next one misses. And 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Phil Maton getting loose out there. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Chapman on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Trey Turner at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And at the plate for Miami, Randy Arozarena. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. His 7th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 13-1.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Phil Maton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Starling Marte. And he dropped it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Major League Baseball is on the show.
La calle se prende, mira que ardor, adrenalina.
Now into the ball game on defense, Tommy Pham. He'll be out in left field.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Mark Leiter Jr. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now into the game, Christian Bethancourt. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Adam Frazier. He's in at shortstop. The line to kick the pitch. Mondesi, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Now it's the right fielder, Raimel Tapia. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up. Frazier makes the grab. And there's two down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jose Iglesias, the next Cub to hit. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Jack Peterson. They say it went. Iglesias leads off first with two down to the inning. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now, Ketel Marte. And there's a foul ball. And 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are two down. So now here's the DH, Yuli Gurriel. He's already homered here in this one. Bounced out to short. Mondesi whips it across, and Gurriel is out. And that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. The Marlins lead it 13-1. back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Yanni Chirinos. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Olsen leading things off and takes a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next offering misses down and away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 13-2. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Ziggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Yelich stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Liner snagged at first. Now the Cubs catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In there for strike 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Just 1 strike away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Bounce to the left side. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
And the final, 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.